So you want to be a content creator, and is AI going to be taking over all of YouTube? I've been making content for 10 years, successfully and unsuccessfully, depending on your definition. Over the years, as I initially made content, it was seen as very awkward, or what are you doing? Why are you talking to a camera? You can do that for a living. And as time has progressed, it became more and more of a norm. More and more people started doing it. More and more people started doing it full time. And with TikTok, Instagram Reels, anyone can get clout now. But just because anyone can do it doesn't mean anyone can do it, if you know what I mean. I've edited for influencers, anywhere from zero, helping them out from the very beginning, to all the way to having 500,000 plus subscribers. And creating content has evolved and changed so much over the years.
Where you can literally just pick up your camera now and talk to the world if you are good at it. So what does this mean, and how do you survive as a content creator? Rule number one when it comes to creating content, think of yourself as essentially a business now. Anyone who creates content, you're essentially synonymous with creating your own business. So first thing is, what is your unique selling proposition? What are you selling? What makes you different on the market compared to everybody else? Anyone else can just be like, hey guys, this is how you edit content. This is how you put together a Premiere Pro edit. Here's AI. But the thing is, watching a podcast by Rick Rubin, only you have your own perspective of how you see the world. And that is unique to the world. That is you are your own unique, you're in business, unique selling proposition, right? And then the next thing is, who are you actually talking to? Because if you try to talk to everybody, you're talking to nobody.
So the art of vlogging itself is not so much you picking up a camera and being out and about, because it says more about you. Like, hey, look at me. I'm talking to a camera. That's very interesting. More along lines of like, why are you talking to the camera out and about, and like, what's the purpose of everything? Because long gone are the days, hey, look at me, I'm a content creator. Everyone's a damn content creator, you know?
All right, that's the same thing. The same content pillars and how you actually create content is still very relevant. Doesn't matter how much AI gets into it. What makes you unique? Who are you talking to? And how are you showing up on camera? Because if you don't show up on camera and you're just a robot, what's the difference between you and a faceless YouTube channel that someone just created a script and hired off of Fiverr, right?
Oh shit. So when it comes to creating content, it's more like your personality. You are imposing yourself in IRL. And how much can you work or show up more within your personality so you are actually entertaining? Because you have to think about it. You're creating content, and it's like, this is your world. With the craziness and everything that's going on, how can you make something that people want to watch? And that just comes down to really loud ambulances and sound issues.
How do you create something that is so unique? Think about the audience first. And when you watch this video, are you learning something? Are you getting something away from it? And I guess one of the third thing that people often forget is, are you actually freaking entertaining? Or you're watching something, I'm like, yeah, this is kind of boring, this is kind of lame. Because more content means, more mediocrity. And the more content is out there, doesn't necessarily mean every piece of content that you consume or see out there or feels oversaturated is actually true. You want to be able to, one, not make mediocre content, right? You can't be just average. And two, what is it you're passionate about? And how can you create something around that? AI can help video editors speed things up. Editing has never been so much easier. And two is like, create interesting content that people actually want to watch. And for me, editing for other influencers, I might reveal all their secrets and what I've learned and what I've seen, what works, what doesn't work. I've seen channels that I've helped make videos for, and they thrive, right? And they're still going to this day. I've set out the base and the foundation. And I've seen other videos and YouTube channels that I helped that don't really survive anymore because they're like, oh, being a content creator is actually a lot more work than I thought. It's more than just picking up a camera and like posting cool Instagram photos. There's much more to that. And as I'm seeing what the future trend is, picking something that you're really passionate about, niching, and figuring out, if I want to have a boxing channel, I could totally do it. I can talk about it forever, right? Which is why I need to pivot in terms of my own content and my own storytelling. And like, I'm actually having fun doing this because the minute I lose interest in it, I'm like, it's not actually the video making that I'm bored of. It's the actual substance.
Sirens aside, it is all about storytelling. Not so much what's going on in the background. If you're entertaining, are you doing what you love? Because people can sense fakeness and inauthenticity when it comes to being on camera. And how you separate yourself is being more real. Being like, hey babe, how you doing? Talking to a camera and being like, I'm gonna show you X. And the whole point of X is because I really love X. Not my exes, but you kind of catch the drift. And I'm gonna slowly start incorporating more of my personality, storytelling, and now is what else is a better time to create content, inside. That's a lot, but yeah, the time is now. And if you've been waiting this long to be a content creator, to be a video editor, the time is now. The time is now. It doesn't matter what camera you have. Everyone has a smartphone now. Everyone has the ability to, create content. But is it good content? Keep that in mind.